Okay guys, welcome to another video. It's Golden Week once again, and it seems like a bit of a tradition that I do one of these kind of videos where I go to a bunch of convenience stores here in Japan and I just eat all my meals all day at convenience stores. So what I did is I asked my Patreons, here's the list, here it is. I asked my Patreons to vote on where I should eat which meal. So this year we're doing a breakfast at the Daily store. I don't know if you can see the Daily Yamazaki behind me there. Then we're going to do lunch at Lawson, and finally we're going to do dinner at Family Mart. Last year we spent 1,953 yen, so I want to try to beat that, meaning a full day's eating, we're going to try to come in under 1,953 yen. So we're at the Daily store right now. I'm going to run in and grab some breakfast items. My idea was maybe to find some sort of like Egg McMuffin type thing, but they didn't have it. As you know from my previous videos at the Daily store, they're kind of famous for their baked goods, so I kind of focused more in that direction. Here's the drink that I picked up. Yeah, sorry, I don't know if you can hear the traffic. We're kind of just beside a couple busy roads here, but I picked up today's breakfast juice. This is a mix of orange, apple, and it's got some vegetables in it as well. And this was, I think it was 86 yen. And then I picked up this here from their baked goods section. So that's their version of the thick cut French toast. And I got one more baked good that looked really, really amazing. Look at that thing. It's like been pressed in a sandwich press, and it's got bacon, and I don't know what else is in there. Well, we'll dissect that in a minute. That was 248 yen. It was called it's a French panini. So we got French toast and a French panini. So let's get into this French toast. Okay, there we go. Got her open. Ooh, it's got a sort of sweet-ish smell to it, and it's very soft. It's not warm, right? It was just sitting on the table there. But they also had another one next to it, which was like a sugar toast. But for breakfast, I thought I would go with the French toast. So here we go. Itadakimasu. I don't know if I would say, I guess it was toasted at some point, but it's super, super thick, such as the name, thick French toast. So it's really soft. I don't taste any maple, like, you think French toast, people like to put maple syrup on it, but it is sweet. It's got a hint of like cinnamon as well. It's not a strong cinnamon taste, mostly just a sweet, little buttery, and then a hint of cinnamon. I'll be honest, I'm usually a fan of savory French toast. I don't really like sweet French toast, but this is just basically French toast in name. It's more like a cinnamon roll, but it's good. It's good for breakfast, that's for sure. So yeah, this type of thing is fairly popular in Japan, the mixed fruit or vegetable juice. This one's actually made by Glico. I just noticed. Aren't those the guys that like make Pocky? It's like a fruit punch with vegetables. So yeah, I told you the prices, but I didn't tell you the total. I guess this includes tax, but it was 458 yen. So I think, that's kind of reasonable, I guess. But let me get into this French panini. And this, they had two sections. There was the table, which was loaded up with baked goods, and I noticed they were bringing out a few more when I got there. And then there was a special rack, which I guess that must be the premium goods or something. This was up on the premium goods rack. They're trying to be a little fancier. Let's see if I can get in here. Oh, and they are succeeding. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. There's a piece of bacon there. You know, it's the Japanese bacon, but there are some thin sliced tomatoes and two pieces of what I assume to be cheese up there. And on top there's some cheese too. You can see how it was grilled. It kind of toasted that cheese. Oh, okay. There's a second layer here. Some kind of, I don't know, tomato sauce maybe, and mayonnaise perhaps. But overall, this does look kind of promising. The most expensive item we had today, but I mean, look at it. It's pretty fancy. All right, here we go. I think that's egg. Oh yeah, look. At first I thought, oh, those are pieces of like cheese, but that is egg. Yeah, I should have looked on this side here. Wow, that's really good. This is definitely scratching the breakfast itch for me. If it was any softer, it would be kind of running out, so I think it's just the perfect amount of cook on that egg. Yeah, wow, that's a nice surprise. There's got egg in there. I guess there might have been a description I could have read. I just saw it. I'm like, oh, I want that. Underneath the bacon, there's also some kind of dressing. I'm getting, maybe there's some thin pieces of onion in that as well, just underneath the bacon there. Overall, this is a really good sandwich. My only complaint is the outside is a little kind of greasy. I don't know if it's butter or something they put on it. You can see maybe there's a bit of a shine to it. So your fingers, you definitely need a napkin or something after this. Okay, so I'm gonna finish these off and head on my way, and I will see you for lunch. I think, where were we going? To Lawson, right? See you then. Okay, it's lunchtime. So I went to Lawson, as was voted by my Patreons. I saw some pretty amazing breakfast items in there, actually. I kind of wish I'd come here for breakfast. In fact, I'd say Lawson has kind of, at least in my mind, has sort of improved its game overall. But let me show you exactly what I picked up here for lunch. I spent 632 yen. So first off, I grabbed a drink. I grabbed a massive drink here. Usually there are 500 mils, but it doesn't even, okay, it fits in the cup holder. I also picked up some onigiri. So that was just 116 yen. That's a plum onigiri. And I picked up a slice of pizza. At least I thought it was pizza. What is this? It's more like a Danish with pizza sauce, some corn, and yeah, not much cheese on that. I saw that they had some hot dogs that were on sale, so I'm thinking, hey, that's kind of what I'm after. It was just on the shelf, and I asked them, can you heat it up? And they're like, oh, we got a new system. You got to heat it up yourself. So they got a bunch of microwaves. So I just zapped it for a little bit. This was 268 yen after tax. I don't know if that looks like a gorgeous hot dog to you or not, but that's a pretty solid sized wiener there. Okay, so they're calling it a pork frank dog is what they're calling it. So yeah, it was on sale. Like I said, this was 268, but minus 50 yen, so yay. And it also came with some ketchup and mustard. So it's one of these packets, you know. It has the ketchup and mustard on the back side, and you snap it There we go. And as you pinch it, it squeezes on itself, I guess, and it forces ketchup and mustard to come out. And hopefully it doesn't make a huge mess, but hey, that's what we did. So there we go. Ketchup and mustard. Yum, yum. We've done a few hot dog videos on the channel. Recently, Aaron and I hit up a food truck. Had some chili dogs, which is pretty good. I'm not on team ketchup, but you know, I don't really care. Whatever's on it is on it. It's better than not having anything, right? So here we go. This is to Lawson lunch. Yeah. I'm salivating. I'm hungry. So, itadakimasu. Nothing fancy, but it does have a decent flavor for what it is. I don't know what those little black spots are. Maybe bits of pepper or something. Okay, let's crack open this drink. This is just mugicha, like wheat or barley tea kind of drink. It's pretty popular, pretty common here in Japan. It has a very sort of grainish flavor to it. I never really was much of a fan, but I guess it's grown on me. No caffeine and no calories, so that's perfect for us today. I forgot to mention, I'm counting the amount of money I'm spending, but I'm also keeping track of the calories that I intake today to see if we can beat what we did last time as well. Our goal is 2584 kilocal. Let's get into this pizza here. I'm not sure what's going on here. It says it's using something like MTC oil. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a healthier option or something. There you go. There's some pizza for you. It's got a smell of pizza. It's got the oregano kind of smell coming off of it. Toppings wise, it's 90% sauce. I don't even know if there's cheese on it. There's like a drizzle of something, which could be cheese or probably mayonnaise. There's a piece of meat here. Looks like ham. Corn. That's it. Yeah. I mean, as far as pizza is concerned, it's pretty sad. However, let's give it a shot and see how it tastes. You know, somehow it looks kind of damp or kind of undercooked in the middle there. It's not very crispy there. Tomato, oregano. Okay, we tried. It's not very good. The hot dog is much better. This is just chewy and I don't know. I'll have to do the math to figure out exactly how many calories we have here. The hot dog alone is 479, but I'll work that all out. I got one more item to try. It is the onigiri here, and yeah, pickled plum onigiri. You know, I thought about, there was some ice creams and things, and I thought, you know, this isn't really dessert. It's got a plum in it. I guess it's not really dessert, but I'm thinking my dinner is gonna be awesome. So yeah, pickled plum onigiri. You guys know how to open these. They got numbers here. Number 1, pull this down. And number 2, rip off. Oops, I should have pulled it more. I butchered this. I butchered it. Oh, there we go. Number 2, rip off that side. So what it was doing was keeping a plastic protection between the seaweed and the rice. And then number 3, rip off this side carefully, and then it can come in contact with the rice and be fresh and crispy. So here we go. We got some pickled plum in there. It's usually very salty, a little bit sour. I was actually thinking of getting some sushi for lunch, but all they had was natto maki, so. Woo. Let's sour. So yeah, the pizza was no good. The hot dog was great. The onigiri was good too. The drink was fine. We got one more meal we got to do. We're going to Family Mart for dinner. So I'm going to finish these off, head on my way, and we'll see you guys at dinner. Okay, we made it to Family Mart for dinner. So, let me show you what I picked up this time. Whoa, let's start with a drink. I got a Tansan from Wilkinson. It's basically like a sparkling water, but this is a spicy lemon and ginger. This was about 100 yen-ish. I don't think it really has any calories either, so there we go. 863 yen is what we were operating on, so I think we did it. The main event, whoa, is this. It's nice and warm as well. Oh, there we go. Oh, shift it a little. I picked myself up some curry, some Japanese curry. So this whole thing was only 276 yen plus tax. It came to almost 300 yen. Sorry, I can't really tilt it up for you. Where's my little camera? Where is my little camera? My pocket? Oh, it's in my pocket. Okay, so it's just 298 yen after tax. Here it is 535 calories, so it's a proper meal. But I also picked up some chicken. We're at Family Mart. We got to get some Fami Chiki. Not just any Fami Chiki. This one is habanero. So that's what we got there. Habanero Fami Chiki. Now the idea is I'm going to add it to my curry to have a sort of katsu. There we go. Voila. We have habanero a la curry. Spoon. Yes, she gave me a spoon. Did I take it? That would have sucked if I had forgotten to pick up the spoon. So the chicken was about 150 yen. I'm not sure how many calories it has. I guess I'll try to figure that out. So let's get into this. Looks really good. I asked her to heat it up for me, so it's nice and warm. Here we go. Itadakimasu. That was really good. It's mostly roux, but there are bits of pork in it. Or at least I think that's what I just ate. Few and far between. There's one there. So it does have like pieces of pork in it as well. Not much else. Wow, that's hot. But we have our chicken. Habanero katsukare chicken. Habanero chicken katsukare. That's really good. There's a little bit of spicy heat coming off of that. Not so much. It's habanero, but it's not so hot. All right, let's get into this drink. It is a spicy lemon and ginger. I probably should have taken a sip before I ate the curry, but sort of ginger ale smell. Not quite, but a little bit. Yeah, the flavor is very subdued on this, but there is a sharpness to it as well, like a nice crisp bubbles coming through, as well as a sharp ginger taste. But it's not like I'm drinking ginger ale like a Canada Dry or anything like that, even though Wilkinson does make a really good ginger ale. As for lemon, there's like a hint of something a little artificial yet citrus. I don't know if I'd say it was lemon, but it's a little sort of fake. Like, you know how Fruit Loops, a little bit artificial taste going on there? Well, they're totally artificial. I'm sure that's artificial as well. But let me show you what I got for dessert. I know I haven't finished my dinner yet, but it's melting, so try to keep it separate from the hot stuff. I picked up this Ultraman Choco Mint Bar. This is from the Gari Gari Kun line of ice snacks, I guess you would call it. I can feel it starting to melt in there. Yeah, I don't know, there's like a big Ultraman craze going on. McDonald's has a new Tatsuta sandwiches. I think there's a new Ultraman movie coming out soon. Unless it just came out, I'm not really sure. But yeah, this must be part of that. Ooh, a very minty smell just came out of this. Ta-da! So there we go, that's what we got for dessert. It's very square looking, isn't it? But I don't know, I'm sure some of you have tried Gari Gari Kun ice snacks before. They often have this shape, and they're mostly ice. They're not like an ice cream, but they're just like, you know, a popsicle type thing. Let's give this a shot. I mean, I think it's a great combination with the curry. Then you have some choco mint. Here we go. Oh, it was hot in my mouth. It was starting to melt, so it didn't really have as strong of a structural integrity as it should. I can see here on the package, oops, drippage. You see here on the package they're advertising a strip of chocolate. I think I just inhaled that whole strip of chocolate just because it was kind of melting, so when I bit into it, it all just came right off. Yeah, it's good though. I think this is about 140 yen. I'm gonna have to check my receipt and put all the prices up here for you, like add it up and see exactly what today's total was. But yeah, this is really good. It's got little bits of like chocolate chips in there, but the ice cream itself is not really ice cream. It's more like a popsicle kind of thing, but there is still kind of creaminess about it. And crunchy ice crystals. Yeah, that was cold. Trying to eat it really fast. My whole mouth. I had a great flavor. This is cold. So yeah, let's get some curry. Curry, then mint. Good. Mint, then curry. I don't know. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today's meals. Let me know what you think was the best thing that I got today. I kind of like this curry a lot. I always like curry, but I'm thinking for breakfast, my favorite was probably the panini. Lunch, I don't know, the hot dog was basic, but I kind of liked the hot dog. And then for dinner, of course, the curry was, well, that was the main thing. But let me do some math and we'll see if I was able to beat this challenge or not. Okay, so I just added everything up here. Our goal for the price was $19.53, and I think if I added up everything correctly, we got to $18.02, which means we beat the price by like 150 yen, which is pretty good. As for the calorie count, our goal was 2584. I added all the calories up. I'm not sure what the chicken is, so I haven't added that yet, but we've come to 2432. So what that means is if the chicken is 152 or less, we would have beaten it. I'm not too sure what the chicken is. Did it say inside? I'm not sure. Maybe I could look it up or try to figure out what a piece of fried chicken could possibly be to see if we beat it. I think we're close. Either way, I think we're pretty close. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. It is, what is it? It's after 6 here, 6:30. It's starting to get kind of dark around here, so I'm going to finish this off and head on my way. Please let me know down below what you think, what you thought of what I ate today. Did you see something that you think I should have bought instead of what I did buy, or of the stuff I did buy, what did you enjoy, or what would you have enjoyed trying? So once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.